A very good evening and welcome to season 2 of the Gujarat Super League. And match number 1 will see two teams, the Gandhinagar Giants going up against the Vadodara Warriors. And this match will be live from the famous Eka Arena in Ahmedabad. Had a wonderful season 1 and the excitement has gotten bigger, and I'm sure it's going to be a banger to start off with this second season. And here we go. We have the home team dressing room and the players also coming in, getting off the
Afternoon, sir.
bus. They are all ready.
Paras.
How are you feeling, sir?
Good. Good to be back actually.
And how does it feel to be part of GSL, I feel?
Yeah, this is my first time in GSL, but I'm not new to Gujarat football. I have been working with the Santosh Trophy team for 3 years and we had good results also. So it's good to be back. And GSL, I think, is a nice tournament. I'm looking forward to it.
What are the targets do you have in mind for the season?
Oh, it's simple. We have worked very hard and we have been working very hard also for these 10 days, 12 days. I have a nice team, young team, which really wants to go out and prove themselves. Nothing short of final is my target, but we are here to play some good football.
That's amazing to hear, sir. What impact has GSL brought, according to you, in the Gujarat football community?
Yeah, Paras, if you ask me personally, I think that this will really help Gujarat to develop, its own players. Because the 5 players who are coming from outstate are like foreigners whom we have in ISL. So we bring foreigners in ISL so that our Indian footballers will improve looking at them, and playing with them. So I think this will be more or less like the same thing. So I think this is a good job done by JSFA, especially Mulraj sir, whom I have known before also. So I think they should keep it up, but they should manage it more properly also. Maybe a little bigger tournament will be better, I think.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for the interview. We'll see you after the match.
Thank you very much, Paras. Yeah.
All right. Mr. Marcelino is all set for this season. And I'm sure the opposition, Vadodara Warriors, as they entered, they will be led by their coach,
Good
Mr.
afternoon, sir.
Salim
Good afternoon
Patan.
to all.
Let's
How
listen
does
to
it
him.
feel to be back the part of GSL again?
It's really great feeling and amazing back to the GSL. GSL really like last year was amazing, but this year I feel it's much better than the last year because this year our competition is more tougher than last year because this year every team has I-League players in their team and competitive really everybody want to win. Obviously the 6 team are participating, they are here to win. And for us last year was good, a lot of memory we has and we learned from many things from last year's. And then last year became runners up. This will definitely be me and myself and my team will try to get a trophy this time.
Sure, sir. So how does it feel, like what impact do you feel has GSL brought to the Gujarat football community?
Yeah, it's really great. It's a dream come true for all the local players because everybody want to play to this level. The GSL level where the outstation player comes and they compete with those people because we are watching ISL, but after that GSL give a really platform to the Gujarat local players to develop themselves. And really if you want to develop Gujarat football, so we have to develop a standard of tournament plus the facility what GSF is giving, accommodation plus the ground. I think the only GSL plays in this ground and really fantastic, amazing. Thanks for GSFA to organize such a beautiful tournament.
Thank you, sir, and best of luck for the match.
Thank you.
All right, then. We've heard from both the coaches. We will get a glimpse of the players getting ready for that football action that we've been anticipating, especially after the conclusion of season 1. Here we are finally with season 2. Let's take a look at the starting 11 for the Gandhinagar Giants. We have Stephen Fernandes, the goalkeeper, out there with the captain, Mr. Dinesh, who will take charge along with his squad. That is Anirudh Thakur, Rudranj Singh Jadeja, Muniswamy and Syed, Nanda Kumar, Naoba Mite, Regan A, Harshal Rajesh, Thadgot Anujbai, and Mohammad Ismail Mullah. The substitution lineup will be in contention to come off the bench and, of course, make their mark in this tournament. You can see the players soaking in the pitch atmosphere, getting ready for this game. As for the Vadodara Warriors, we will see their goalkeeper Aditya with the gloves. Then we have the captain Jenish, Rohit Singh, Manveer Singh Diol, Premjit Singh, Totan Das, Dharmesh Parman, Rahul Rawat, Ritik Malviya, Shoail Ka Pathan, and Bhupinder Singh. The substitutes for them as well will be in contention to make an appearance off the bench over that 90 minutes of football. So you know the hashtag, it is Gujarat Super League Season 2. Do go ahead and throw in those posts all across social media and enjoy this wonderful spectacle that Gujarat football has brought before us as the players enter. There's a lovely football practice that is there from the most grassroots levels of football all the way up to the top where the FIFA anthem is played and the players are led by the officials onto the pitch before we get this match on and underway. You can see a lot of players on screen from the other teams as well as supporters at the stadium in Eka Arena, the Transstadia Stadium in the wonderful state of Gujarat. Welcome to all our viewers, of course, watching this game live on FIFA Plus. And these are our dignitaries who will shake hands. We're led by Shri Mukesh Puri, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Gujarat, and also the Managing Director of Sardar Sarovar Narmada Nigam Limited. He is definitely inspiring the players there with his presence. We have the captains, of course, introducing their teammates to our esteemed guest.
We request everybody to stand up for the national anthem. Jai Hind.
भाई ऑडियो आउट एलईडी पे नहीं आ रहा है देखो एक बार विशाल भाई एलईडी आउट का ऑडियो
We have both the teams on the pitch, and they will immediately take their positions and get this match underway. This is the final huddles. Of course, a lot of nervousness, a lot of excitement, mixed emotions for players before they start a campaign. So we have the final words being stated before they take their position. Players just getting a feel of the pitch before getting this match underway. Ref says, all right then, enough of these shenanigans. Let's begin the real one. And the real one being season 2 of the Gujarat Super League. Let's play. We are on and underway. This is season 2 of the Gujarat Super League. Gandhinagar Giants taking on the Vadodara Warriors. Of course, for the Warriors, they are hungry. They came close but couldn't go home with the trophy. Here they are. They have to reset and start from the very beginning. The similar campaign. As for the Gandhinagar side, we've heard from their coach, who was very clear on his intent for the season. He said he will not settle for anything less than the final. It will be interesting to see how it unfurls. Speaking of unfurling, that's a beautiful through ball played down to the right. Needs to find one of his teammates in the box. Looks to dribble past the defense. He sends it inside, but it moves out for the first corner here in season 2. It's those early minutes. Teams will often take their time to settle in. That's where you can take advantage of the situation. Balls launched in, too strong perhaps to find one of his teammates. However, it is not gathered in the best possible manner. Kim Cho, and welcome once again to all our viewers watching this game live on the YouTube channel of the Gujarat State Football Association, as well as live on FIFA Plus. This is season 2 of the GSL, match number 1. Vadodara now slowly settling into their side of the pitch, towards which they will hope and get underway. This is a good chance where the ball is launched into the box. Can he find one of his teammates? The header was close, but not close enough to test the keeper. It will count as a shot, not on target. And the captain has announced his arrival, that he will look to give his team the upper hand early on. Both the teams with one good chance, as a foul is committed here at the midline. Of course, the chance created by Vadodara was a lot more effective. Speaking of the teams, of course, we have a lot of experience from the playing 11 on the field all the way to the coaches. That's a good ball played inside. Again, the defense of Gandhinagar being put to work. But I like how they are being calm and composed, not committing those errors. The press is something that Vadodara often rely on in their footballing style. It's well played inside. Could this be a real opportunity? He's found his teammate on the middle. He gets the shot underway. And again, it's an opportunity created, but not captivated. It still works for a team that's starting off the season. You got to create more chances like that. Meanwhile, Vadodara looking to do something, but the flag goes up. 5 minutes has passed. Only 5 minutes has passed, my friends, and we've already seen a lot of action-packed football. This is what we expect from the GSL. And GSL is living up to his expectations. Salim Patania on screen, quite animated. That's how calm and composed he was during his interview earlier, prior to this match. Oh, it gets to everyone. Here now, Vadodara looking to create a chance. Once again, played over to that right side. What's he got in mind? A little too strong on that last touch. And once again, a goal kick coming out of it. Speaking of coaches, of course, you know Mr. Marcelino is coaching the Gandhinagar Giants. He was quite confident with his team, and he said that he's not new to Gujarat football. I think we all know that, how much of an inspiring figure he has been, because it was under his abode that the Gujarat team qualified to the Santosh Trophy main draw after several years. Speaking of the Santosh Trophy players, the Gandhinagar Giants, of course, have the likes of Anirudh Dinesh, Thakur, Rudran Singh Jadeja, who are part of the Gandhinagar Giants. And let's not forget Dharmesh Parmar, who is part of the Warriors. That's well played. He intended to possibly try and create something out of it. Both the teams actively pressing on defense to win the ball back, and it's worked this time for Gandhinagar, but possession's back on Vadodara. Again, looking to engage through that right side. This time, the left back was active in intercepting that pass. A lot of movements, but we see both the teams inclining towards that one right flank from where they initiate their attack. A good chance here. This time they come from the left. Can this bring in a different outcome? Unfortunately not. What's going on? What's going on in Mr. Marcelino's mind? Because the first 10 minutes of a football game is more or less sufficient for any coach, any player to understand how the opposition is coming to this matchup. The officials of this matchup, of course, we have the match commissioner, Mr. Dinesh Nair, the referee, Mr. Akash Mehta. That's a long ball inside, the header coming in on the keeper. Just had to throw himself to the ground. It was well placed, that header right there. That was the real chance. A shot on target as a foul is committed here against the Gandhinagar player. The first booking of season 2, the first booking of this match. And he immediately apologizes to the player for that offense. But speaking of that real chance, few seconds prior to this, how close was it? He placed it between the post and the keeper. And there we go, the keeper was sharp, as he rightly should be. And the confidence increases when you have shots on target like that. The credits to Stephen Fernandez, the goalkeeper of the Giants, for keeping the deadlock unbroken. And of course, going back to the referees of this game, Mr. Akash Mehta on field, who just issued the first yellow card, along with his colleagues, the assistants, Pratik Bajaj and Umang Parmar. And the fourth official, Ms. Rachna Kamani, also on screen here. That's the confirmation. Shoaib Patan has been booked. Good chance once again. He's played it into the box. He's dribbled it well, but the defense had to take note of it, which they did. And both the teams have a moment of positivity, while Vadodara are happy that they created a chance one way or the other. The Giants have appreciated the containment that they've done. It's led to a corner kick. Vadodara Warriors, runners up from season 1, want to go one level up from that, for which they have to start from the very beginning, and starting off with a win is what they have in mind. Here comes the corner kick. It's guided in, keeper punching it and also gathering it. And he's launched it inside, looking for his teammate. He's got the space, but the goalkeeper for the Warriors quickly taking note. That is Aditya Waghela. Interesting how both the sides are creating chances one way or the other. Played forward. Vadodara Warriors cooking something up. That's a beautiful through ball over to the left flank. And the shot is just away from the post. Once again, an opportunity. Dharmesh this time. Mr. Parmania got the space, but couldn't get that on target, unfortunately. Sigh of relief once again for the Giants. But this brings us back to the question in a game of football, how important it is for a team to constantly create chances. So when you look at it from that perspective, one would say that Vadodara are poised better to score the first. But football being football always gives the team who is not in the driving seat to change things up. That's well kept in. Ball into the box. Keeper had to judge it, and he did a good job in gathering that long ball played into the box. Going forward to the captain. Warriors once again trying to play with these long balls. We've seen the long balls that's often sent in create a little bit of waves. And here again a long ball attempted, can't find one of his teammates. Player down, he's quickly back up. Again looking at the left flank, this time the Vadodara Warriors. Vadodara, very, very interesting city, also known as Baroda in the state of Gujarat. Comes a throw in, he throws it into the box, but none of the red t-shirts available. And here comes the Giants. That's well contained. This is a real good chance. 3-on-1, he's advanced it. And the fourth player gets involved. He has a go. And my friend, that is perhaps the best chance for the Giants in this match so far. And I'm sure the players thinking the same. It was 3-on-1. It was the counter-attack in an ideal circumstance, but not so ideal in terms of what a team would want in a situation like that. Take a look at that, how close it was, and yet how far it is, as 19 minutes of football, and we still wait for a goal to break the deadlock between these two. Giants playing with a lot more of promise, especially after a chance like that. It's important for a team to keep that strength high and up and play with the same intent. Good effort there, very good effort by Anirudh. And Manveer will head back to his position. Throw in for the Warriors. Plays it towards Manveer. He looks to get past that last defender and has committed a foul in the process. You could hear the calls coming in from the sidelines. No holding. And he ended up bringing the player down. I'm sure a lot of fans have tuned in. Fans from Gandhinagar as well as Vadodara. And definitely the supporters of these teams, the well-wishers, family, friends, relatives. Thank you so much for promoting the future of Indian football and Gujarat football as well. Once again, the call committed by the forward lines of the Warriors. A massive platform is what the GSL is for so many players. It's important to make use of that opportunity for all of them. Here, back-to-back tackles across both the teams. However, it's the Warriors who have possession. Ball's brought in through the middle, but one back by the Giants. Once again, back with the Warriors. To go back to their old strategy, the long ball, which is once again in the hands of the keeper. Right foul there. Here, the Giants look to create something out of this. This is good thinking. This is good thinking. We saw the very first attack from the Warriors where they decided to launch a long ball of the set piece into the box and try and test the defense. And mind you, this is from a much more captivating position. Here comes the free kick, and an absolute waste is what one could say. They looked to create perhaps a training ground move, but couldn't get anything out of it. No whistle on that. And here come the Giants once again. He plays it over to the left. A lot of red t-shirts amidst, and the ball is in the possession of one of those red t-shirts. A lot of protests for a foul on that challenge. Play on, says the referee. We are 25 minutes past this game and the player remains down, which is why the ball's played out. Manveer, the victim of that challenge, seems to be in a bit of difficulty. I'm sure the medical staff will quickly get onto the pitch and ensure he is okay. And I'm sure we all would hope that as well. He does seem to be okay, which is always a good sign. So the thoughts on the first 25 minutes of GSL Season 2. I think it's clear, although we have no goal, we've seen ample amount of action. A lot of chances created by both the teams. A couple of them perhaps real good chances. But still no goal to separate these two sides. I think this is, I've lost count, but quite a lot of instances where the Warriors have, in a very wayward way, lost possession, especially somewhere along the midline of the pitch. Good job though from the Warriors front lines to force that, and now they get a throw in. Launched into the box, finds the captain of the Giants. Still with the Warriors. Slight toe touch there. Again, through ball, but the defense quickly taking note of it. And the corner kick after quite some time for the Warriors. Could this be the moment where we get to see a breakthrough in this game? Alright, it's not a corner, it's a throw-in. You can see how throw-ins have often turned into a set piece in football. Because ever since a player named Rahul Beke started doing it along the sidelines, we've seen it happen so often in Indian football. That being said, it's time for a hydration break. The players will quickly look to refuel themselves and get on with the match. Soon after this, 28 minutes of football. It's 0-0 here in match 1 of GSL. Glimpse of the best play so far here in this matchup. One can argue both the teams have more or less had the same sort of instances and chances, and here once again ball given away by the Giants. Here come the Warriors, the other side. He gets some space, sends it into the box. Defense quickly getting a touch which avoids it from going in. Still it's with the Warriors, and the shot attempted is blocked by the defensive lines of the Giants, who have been at work from the very first minute or so. Here's that instance. Oh, it's got to hurt. It's that Achilles often. So 1/3 of the match has been played. Nothing to separate these two sides. Passing the ball around. Plays it over to the right. Can the Giants cook something out of this? Dribbles past. Sends it inside. Too strong. Long ball inside for Vadodara. I think that one real good chance, perhaps the closest in this game, came in for the Warriors. A similar long ball which saw a header saved by the goalkeeper in the initial few minutes. And I like how they've continued to opt for that. It's a good run so far on the right next to the sidelines. He looks to contain it. Nicely done. They will have to weave something out. Once again, long ball attempted. I think these long passes, time and again, leads to a situation where the defense expects it, and then they position themselves to cater to it. So that's where it's important for a team to adapt as well as surprise their opposition with something in their armory. good pass followed by a very good ball to advance it. His first touch was decent, but the defense quickly taking note of the situation and playing it right. No mistake there. We've seen most of Giants' real chances come through the middle and some through the right flank. The left flank has struggled to get something effective out of it. It either leads to a quick change in possession like it has right now, or it's an immediate tackle by the defense of the Warriors. Well, Kapatan finds his teammate who looks to play it inside once again. That was Rahul with that ball inside. Still with the Warriors, plays it over to the right, looking to get it back. His teammate does give it back to him. It's contained, looking to find one of the players with the red t-shirt. Nevertheless, it's still with one of the red jerseys. Heated exchange between the two players. It was interesting as to why those two players were already in a heated argument while the ball was still in play. Thankfully, nothing happened out of that. Can something happen here? No, it can't. As Mr. Stephen Fernandez once again is ensuring nothing does. Here, the captain with perhaps a wayward tackle. He will definitely go into the book for that. Referee quickly taking out his card. And the Warriors captain also goes into the book for that challenge. Had the player gotten through, it was a real good chance for the Giants, and a slight tackle evidently wavered. And a rightful book. Second one of the match. Here's a chance for the Giants. We know what's going to happen in the first instance of this. Now Bar sends it in. That's the confirmation of Jenish Rana, who was booked a few moments ago. The Giants looking to engage on the long ball. Can't keep it in play. Less than 10 minutes apart from the time that will be added on. The big question is, will we see one of these two teams break the deadlock here in season 2? Wonderful ball over to his teammate, and the defense of the Giants decide that it's better to play it out for a corner than allow Bhupi, who was on a good run there, to try and take his chances. He will get his chance though once again from the corner. He's signaling his teammates as to what he wants out of this. Question is, will he get what he wants out of it? And will his team do? Here comes the corner. A lot of bodies. The shot again missing the target. And the phrase is the same. Pro close yet so far. Rohit this time has gotten close. He judged it well, positioned himself well, and his reaction says it all. Couldn't clear that one as Vadodara hold on to possession. I like how in this match so far, if you notice, both the teams have those few moments, perhaps 3 to 4 minutes, which come in phases where they are constantly attacking. Same thing happened with the Giants as well. And now it seems to be with Vadodara. The throw in! Oh my word, the first goal is coming! It was a header in terms of the assist and a header in terms of the goal to bring us the first here in season 2. It's the Warriors from Vadodara who take the lead. And it is jersey number 23, Rahul Rawat, who's broken the deadlock of this match to put his team up in the lead. It was coming, it was definitely coming. Take a look at that, the throw in leading to the header. And that header of a pass leading to a goal. And this game of football has seen its first goal come in with no foot being involved. And more importantly, it's the runners-up from last season who've announced their intent here in season 2 by taking the lead here in the first match, as the foul is committed on our goal scorer soon after we get on and underway. Mehta is also injured from the Gujarat side. The follow through after that fall from Rahul got a piece of the player. This was the moment. This is where the first goal of season 2 of the GSL came through. Right place at the right time. And this is not a good sign that anybody would want to see in any sport. A stretcher coming out for the player. Do hope he is fine. You can see his teammates in a little bit of a distress situation. He's being stretchered off the pitch. Prayers up for the player. As a foul was committed as soon as we got underway. And here, the momentum slightly with the Warriors, of course, because they broke the deadlock a few moments back. Mete will take the free kick. What's he got in mind? The curveball into the box. Keeper is off his lines. And the goal will not be allowed. The players protest. And the play continues. Momentum is thoroughly important in a matchup like this. That's a good give and go to get back the ball on this right flank. Giants looking to respond, but the defense of the Warriors. Effective, not in this occasion. He mispasses it in the box. Giants want to go back on level terms before the halftime. And the substitution. Krishna checking into the game. Sure, he's had to come in a lot earlier because of his teammate's injury. And the foul committed once again. Looks like the player will be going into the book. That's the third booking in this match. Another player down for the Giants. Last minute, apart from the added time, Giants desperately want to go back on level terms heading into the halftime break, but couldn't get the ball to one of his teammates as that long free kick was taken. That being said, it's a very good half of football that we've gotten to witness, especially how the Warriors trusted their instincts, stuck to a few certains that they did throughout the game, that eventually led to the goal. As the fourth official confirms, it's 4 minutes being added on. And these 4 minutes is a test moment for the Giants, because it's important for them to try and equalize and at the same time not concede one more. A good sequence for the Giants. The run is good. He's in the box looking to cross it. There's a small protest for handball. Meanwhile, a player down for the Warriors. The referee stops play. That was close to the arm. There's a continued protest. Referee not interested. A lot of spectators live at the Eka Stadium, popularly known as the Transstadia. And of course, a lot of you joining us live on the YouTube channel as well as on FIFA Plus for this matchup. And he keep that in? Yes, he does. A good run. Cross, not the best of it. Hit into the side net. Couldn't quite gather himself. I think he put in all his efforts to keeping the ball in. Couple more minutes of play. Tackle will be a foul. Busy day so far for the referee here in match number 1 of season 2. He's had a lot of instances where he's had to warn the players, guide them, and of course the number of bookings that has come. Just maintaining possession here to close out the first half. Smart way to go about it. The pressure definitely on the Giants. They will get a good break. And also hear from their coach who's been watching from the sidelines. I'm sure person with Mr. Marcelino's experience knows what to do in a situation like this. So they have the right person to address them at the halftime break. So it'll be interesting to see how they change their game up in the second half. And if the Warriors would prefer to play with a little more of composure and hold instead of go in guns blazing. Player down. Meanwhile, the Warriors looking to create something out of it. It is a grounded distance shot as Manveer is taking note of the player injured for the Giants. It's good to see that bit of sportsmanship because he was quickly looking onto the player even before the ball was out of bounds. Sportsmanship, very important. And credits to the player for doing that as we have spectators enjoying GSL action the same way you all are on YouTube as well as on FIFA Plus. There seems to be a lot of difficulty. We've crossed the 50-minute mark. We've had a couple of stops here in the added time as well. Player guided out by the physio, who is the goalkeeper, if I'm not wrong. I did see gloves. Here comes the goal kick. And there we go, the first half in the first match of Season 2 of the Gujarat Super League has come to an end. It is the runners-up from Season 1 who are intended and well-bred as they have a 1-0 advantage over the Gandhinagar side. A good 45 minutes of football is what we've had so far, and I'm sure we can expect a much more enthralling 45 minutes to come through in the second half. At half-time, it is 1-0 in favor of the Vadodara Warriors. We will slip into a short break and be right back. This is Season 2 of Gujarat Super League. Welcome back to the second half of this GSL Season 2 encounter between the Gandhinagar Giants and Vadodara Warriors. As you can see, it's the team in red from Baroda, the Vadodara Warriors, who have the lead. As for the side from Gandhinagar, they have more of the work to do across the next 45 minutes of this matchup. Welcome once again to all our viewers who've tuned in to the YouTube page of the Gujarat State Football Association as well as FIFA Plus to watch this encounter. Long ball finds his teammate, but too many red t-shirts, no foul there. There's the referee. Here are the Warriors looking to add on to the pressure right at the brink of the box. The keeper gathers the ball. Parmesh Parmar was the last player to be booked. A lot of yellow cards have been issued across the first, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a second being handed out to any one of the players. The game has been physical, players have been let loose. Looking back at the chances that the Giants created for themselves in the first, they haven't really gotten a shot on target. And in Vadodara's point of view, although it may just be one, maybe two, the number of chances they constantly created, the number of effective chances seem to be a lot more. And those back-to-back pressures, in football terms we say constant knocking off the door, is what the Warriors did, which eventually led to that goal. If the Giants can produce something similar, it will definitely do them good. Now's a good chance for them to start onto the right flank, looking to create space off the left foot. And the element of surprise can come through a long ranger, although this one was way off the target. Credits to the Warriors defense, at least in the first half. I mean, barring that one counter-attack and a play or two, they have been sharp and efficient in terms of containing the forward lines of the Giants. We saw how much they rely on those long balls. The Warriors, especially in the first half, they had a lot of their offensive plays lead to that powerful long ball pass into the box. Both the coaches had 15 minutes of time in the dressing rooms to extend their strategies ask the players to change things up. For Vadodara's point of view, they know they cannot really sit back on this 1-0 cushion. And that's where they will try and not commit an error which leads to them conceding. But instead, they will just look to make use of every chance they get. Because in a game like this where both the teams are settling in, a 2-0 start would make it difficult for the Giants to come back from. Throws it into the box. It's a real good chance straight to the keeper, who will hold on to it. Busy day at work for the goalkeeper of the Giants. Mr. Stephen Fernandez. Of course, got a few saves as well. Disagreement there with the referee's whistle. Having a go again, this time from the box. A lot of bodies in front of him, which didn't give that clear look. Slightly so slow-paced the second half. The first 8 odd minutes that has been played. A lot of changes in possessions as both the teams trying to weave up a move. Vadodara once again on the ball. And a bit wayward on that pass. Giants looking to create that first real good opportunity here in the second. The onus is on them though. They still trail. Important for them to have a strong start. Having a go from distance. Oh, this is a banger. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gujarat Super League. And the word super is in the league. And we can associate it with Manveer as well. Because that is a super goal from the distance. He got the keeper off his line. The keeper's reaction, Mr. Fernandez will say it all. He is disappointed, as he should be. But the fans from Vadodara will definitely not be disappointed. A wonderful strike right on the dot. He was slightly off balance. It made no difference. And the Warriors are up 2-0 in this matchup. 10 minutes into the second half, the Vadodara Warriors are pressing on their intent here in season 2, and that is to start strong and finish strong. Now a lot more pressure on the Gandhinagar Giants because they are down 2-0. And like I said earlier, the team playing their first game in a season, going down 2-0 often is a tough situation. But this being football, anything can happen. A goal here would be ideal, but the shot wasn't ideal. Football can be tricky, football can be funny. We have so many words associated. Once again, long ball played inside. Well gathered. He plays it towards his teammate. It's crossed inside. Shot. Beautiful block by the captain. And a lot of action unfurling here in this matchup all of a sudden. It was relatively slow, but the pace has picked up. Manveer Singh Deol, that's the confirmation, as he is the goal scorer of that second goal. Drives through, plays it through the middle, looking to distribute it over to the left. Defense not doing the best of work there, leading to the shot which is blocked. And it's the offense of the Warriors that is just flowering out here. Quick throw in over to the middle. The side at which we can see the game is being played on shows that small bit of pressure that the Giants are on and under. Sure, the Vadodara supporters will be really happy with how their team has played so far in this match. Often have a lot of questions for the team, especially the team that's come in as runners-up from the previous edition, whether they're going to have that same style of play, same intent. And the team has clearly shown. But it is important from their perspective to close out strong and finish this game strong, which is why the next 30 minutes is crucial. Bad passing once again from the Giants, leading to a change in possession. Here comes the Warriors again. This is a wonderful run from the defensive lines. He's brought it all the way inside. The cross finds one of the Giants defenders. The ball is still with the Warriors. Another follow-up cross over to the far post. It goes out of bounds. And Stephen will have a go at his goal kick once again. Quite smart there. And that small touch of that slide tackle is what prevented a foul from being committed there. The Warriors continuing to apply pressure on the Giants. Giants looking to do something or do a bunch of things that can bring themselves out of that sinkhole that they are in. Just one player there in contention to receive the ball. He has committed a foul. Referee stopping play once again. And Manveer, the goal scorer, seems to be in a bit of a scramble. Good to see both the players just shaking it off, letting each other know that there's nothing too serious happening. Here are our fans enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the fun, the excitement GSL has to offer. A lot of them will be getting inspired to pick up football. I'm sure a lot of them are already playing football, but games like this, moments like this, the goal scored by Manveer, it's all these small moments that create a spark in so many young players who want to make it big, who want to make their families, their states, their countries proud. Gujarat football on the rise will make it massive. Long distance shot straight in the hands of Stephen. Wow. Given how Vadodara have had things unfurled for them in this match, it is quite exciting and interesting. Flag's gone up, and that will be offside. 20 minutes into the second, the Giants have added on the workload for them in terms of this game. Well played over to the left side. What's he got in mind? Just one player coming in through the middle. And that has been the problem when you have a team like the Warriors that's attacking constantly, so quick on the attack. The Giants are hesitant to commit too many players on the attack for themselves. Here's Manveer on the right flank for the Warriors. Creates a space. Seemed to be a good cross. It was grounded, but it found one of the Giants defenders. Once again, a throw-in. We all know what happened on the mirror side when the throw-in was taken for the Warriors. Vadodara is a cultural city. It is famous for its rich history, architectural wonders, and vibrant cultural scene. Sure, all of them celebrating that culture will be happy with how the team has performed so far. Corner kick. Gopi to take the corner. Here comes the ball. Do we see a flying header? No, we don't. Meanwhile, possession still not able to switch up entirely towards the Giants. It's the Warriors once again with the ball. Warriors players also down on the box. Now he will get that important bit of attention that he would need in a situation like that. This was the first goal that broke the deadlock, courtesy of Rahul, who used his mind and head. And speaking of using their mind and head and their feet, we had Manveer, who did that by scoring this banger. Couple of substitutions for the Giants. They're going to need super subs to change the game and topple it in their favor. Somil and Balram will hope to do that, as the fourth official will sanction these substitutions. Back underway here on the 70th minute with 20 more minutes of football that will decide whether the Giants can take something out of this game, or will it be the runners-up from the previous edition taking away all 3 points here in the opening fixture. Possession still lingering around the red jerseys. Throws it in immediately. And that's a definite foul. Similar to a corner, but a free kick in this instance for the Warriors as they look to close this game out. I think the third goal would be too much to ask for from the Giants, who have struggled to stitch out good offensive moves. Right footer sends it in straight to the keeper, who punches it away. Now the Giants get a clear view on how to start their possession. That's a confirmation. Saumil and Balram have come in for Thagat and Krishna. Vadodara once again on possession. Long ball led to a header. Looking for one of his teammates. It's still with Vadodara. Immediate clearance from the Giants defense. Once again played over to that right side. Will lead to a corner kick for Gandhinagar Giants. Much needed for them in this situation. They will look to create something out of this. And mind you, if the Giants score one here, my friends, we will have a game in our hands. Here comes the corner, headed clear by the captain. Once again sent into the box and cleared away by the Warriors. A good couple of passes. Once again sent into the box, beat the keeper, but making no difference. Keeper seems to have either taken a hit or landed awkwardly. Seems to be a calf issue, perhaps. The stretcher has also been summoned. Back on with this matchup. Around 15 minutes plus the minutes added on for the Gandhinagar Giants to try and salvage this game. Not been the ideal start for the team here in this season. Warriors continue their efficiency on the defensive front. Long range or yet again. Grounded shot. The Warriors is taking a gamble on few of these shots. Question here would be, are the Giants slowly opening up and finding their flair in this match? Or is it the Warriors slowly taking a foot off the pedal? To the left, couple of players to get past. Long throw in into the box. Warriors defense quite active as they always have been. They've had to be at work a lot more over the last 5 odd minutes. It's like both of them waited for the referee to blow the whistle. A rather hilarious moment as the whistles against the Giants. Played into the box, this time header! Again, the number of shots we've seen coming through for the Giants have all been off target, nothing putting the keeper to test. Here a player down as well. Giants fans not too happy with how things have unfolded so far. Less than 10 minutes here. Will we get to see the action? The game of football promises straight to the keeper. He quickly rolls it forward to his teammate who did not initially get the first touch. Possession's back on with the Giants. Another substitution that is coming through. Player down again, not the sign. This is the second time we're seeing the stretcher also involved. And all we can say is we hope and pray that he will be okay to return to playing. Not the ideal sight, not the sight anyone wants to see. So Raj will come into this match. Played inside straight to the goalkeeper, who immediately throws it forward. Great pass, but the defense of Giants not letting it go at ease with the right flank there for the Warriors. That's a good ball over to the left. He's got a few options. What's he going to do out of this? Decides to go himself. Not the ideal choice. And the rebound leads to a shot, but it's quite easy for the keeper to gather. And it looks like the Giants will have nothing but creative chances out of this. Long ranger, and the keeper was put to work. Stephen has had to take care of a lot of these long range sudden shots that's come in. Most of them have been straight to him. This time he had to jump to his right. And Kavya will now come off the bench for the Giants. Great shot. And he's having a word at his defenders. Can the Warriors say goodnight to the Giants? Here, the corner found his teammate, but his shot was, of course, off target. Possession switches back up. I think this is something that the Giants would definitely have to work on. That is maintaining possession, rotating the ball amidst their players. And here a foul is committed as he brings the player down in desperation to win the ball back. But it is important for the Giants, especially when they look at the bigger perspective of this league. They have a lot more games to play. They need to get along the art of maintaining possession, because we know how much of confidence a team gets when they just hold on to the ball, pass it around. Nevertheless, here once again, Warriors will want to close it out. Here comes the free kick. It was a well-glided shot. The ideal speed and elevation. Nothing much coming off. Here once again they lose the ball. Shot on the far post, as close as it got. It's again a goal kick which Gandhinagar Giants look to quickly start off and try and do something out of this. Perhaps a goal which could help them in terms of goal difference, or even a couple, which can happen. You can never rule it out in football, and you can't rule out a third goal as well for the Warriors. But the ball is straight in the hands of the keeper. Same result on that midline. Oh, that's a wonderful ball. Perhaps a play of the match. But the save from the goalkeeper as well. The flag stayed down. It was perfect to close day one of GSL Season 2. Had that been converted. Credits to the goalkeeper for charging forward and getting that save. And that would have been a great moment. Ball stays in, and the Giants will get a corner kick. We wait for confirmation from the fourth official as to how many minutes have been added on, and expect 2 to 4 at the very least. Here comes the ball. but nothing too captivating. Long ball played forward, player charging towards it.
मेरे वाले कैमरे पे नहीं जा रही भाई, बराबर चल रही इधर।
Give and go attempted there. And that's it. We have it. 5 minutes being added on. Here in the first game of season 2, which has been quite exciting, rather disappointing for Gandhinagar Giants and their fans. While there were 2 goals, both exciting. The first one being a header, the second one a long range of 10 minutes into the second. I think that through ball a few moments back was indeed a moment to remember in this game. It's a good curve on that shot off the left foot. Keeper put to work. Stephen had to dive to his right. As we look at the replay of this, the ball was definitely curving into the far post. Once again, a corner kick. A minute and a half remain. The Warriors are on course for all 3 points. That was Manveer on screen who scored the second goal. Cherry on the icing is what they're looking for. Corner kick once again is what they will have to do as we reach the end of this game. To all our friends who've joined us live on the YouTube channel of GSFA as well as FIFA Plus, thank you so much for joining us live and supporting the future of Gujarat football. Played inside, nothing much coming out of it. Do continue your unwavering support for the Gujarat Super League. This is season 2, a new and more exciting season. Do always continue to tune in to all the games and support your friends, family members, and all these future stars of Indian football. A lot of them current stars as well, being part of it this edition. We've crossed the 95-minute mark. Anytime now, the referee could blow the whistle and bring this game to a halt. The Giants, I think, going back to the drawing board. Key component is possession, maintaining possession. and not giving the ball away with wayward passes. And finally, clear-cut shots on the target. The shooting has been a problem for them, apart from the missed passes and possession. As for the Warriors, I think their game has been confidence and sticking to their strengths. It will be interesting to see how these teams perform a couple of games into the season. A lot of change in possession, player down for the Warriors. Through the middle, he goes from distance and can't hit the target. And a few Giants players letting the Warriors players know that one of their teammates was down. They should have contained the game. Referee just having a word. A lot of chatter on the field. Passing the ball about. Has a go from distance. Keeper holds on to it. And there we go. Game number 1 here in season 2 of the Gujarat Super League goes in favor of the Warriors from Vadodara, who win the match 2-0 by defeating the Gandhinagar Giants. A wonderful game of football. They scored the first one in the first half, and 10 minutes into the second, they covered their lead, held on to it, and will take away all the 3 points from this encounter. With the runners-up from the previous edition, who've made it clear that they are coming in with the same thought process, but this time they of course want to go all the way. Meanwhile, the Gandhinagar Giants will hope to regroup, regather and put up a much better performance in their next encounter. Plenty of time for them to change things up. And here, at the same time, the Vadodara Thank you so much to all of you joining us live on Top Plus and BSF YouTube channel. This is your commentator Ryan James signing off. Have a nice day.
हाय राहुल,
हाय हाय हाय।
आपने पहला गोल ऑफ द सीजन मारा, कैसा कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और वो फर्स्ट गोल से हमारी टीम को बहुत अच्छा मोमेंटम मिला जिससे हम गेम में और अच्छा कर सके और टीम को सपोर्ट मिला। यस, थैंक यू।
आप पहली बार गुजरात खेलने आए हैं सीजन, हाउ डू यू फील अबाउट इट? कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है यहाँ पे प्लेयरों को, यहाँ के लोकल प्लेयर को और इवन जो बाहर से भी आ रहे हैं उनको बहुत अच्छा एक्सपोजर मिल रहा है और बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ है। सो या बहुत अच्छा।
थैंक यू।